Henry Ford once said that coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Togetherness and teamwork is what brought a bold vision to a defining moment for the Rio Grande Valley, one that will be felt for generations to come. We've come a long way since December 2012, when UT System Chancellor Francisco Cigarroa and then Chair of the UT System Board of Regents Gene Powell unveiled plans to transform higher education in the Rio Grande Valley with a new UT University, one that would combine UT Pan American and UT Brownsville into a single bicultural, biliterate, bilingual university with a medical school that would span the Americas.
He had faith in the Rio Grande Valley. He had faith in our students. He had faith in the Board of Regents. He had faith in the legislature. He had faith that we could make this happen. And it has happened. We did it.
This tremendous endeavor would not have been successful without the dedication and support of a few good men, our mavericks at the state capitol, our Rio Grande Valley legislation delegation, Senators Juan, Chuy, Hinojosa, Lucio Jr., and Representative René Oliveira, along with Representatives Ryan Guillen, Armando Mando Martinez, Lucio III, Sergio Muñoz Jr., Terry Canales, Robert Bobby Guerra, and Oscar Longoria.
If we hadn't had the team we had, the right delegation at the right time, working with the Senate, it wouldn't have happened. And then the local community, by and large, until we started to get a little bit turf war games going on at the end, was so united, and it was such a great effort but it was big teamwork.
The RGV delegation put aside their individual political views and differences and banded together for a cause that was close to all their hearts, a brighter future for students of South Texas.
We knew we had to stay united. We knew we had to show unity. And we knew we had to take a regional approach to be successful. So teamwork was key, but not only from the legislative team, but also from the communities and the UT Brownsville and UT Pan American.
The Valley delegation worked together and fought hard to convince their colleagues at the Capitol why this new university was so important for South Texas, but even more important for the state of Texas. Together, Representative René Oliveira and Senator Juan Chuy Hinojosa introduced bills in the Texas legislature to create what was then called the New University for South Texas.
To reach this pinnacle, and I hope that we can continue to do the right thing for the people of the Rio Grande Valley and put them first. That's our duty, that's our responsibility.
May 2013 was a defining moment in Texas history when Senate Bill 24 passed unanimously by both the Texas House and Senate, demonstrating a united commitment to higher education in the Valley. With the passage of this bill, the new university, and in turn the Valley, would be eligible to receive permanent university funds, also known as PUF. This historic legislation gives South Texas access to nearly $200 million that can be used for the construction of new facilities.
The moment we laid out the bill and made our presentation with all of my House colleagues standing behind me, and we heard the bell going off and the votes being counted, and I turned around to look at the board and saw 137 votes in favor and no opposition, was just a moment of absolute glee. It was a historical moment, not just for us in being part of passing it and creating it, but really for all of Texas.
But I think this is probably the most important piece of legislation that I've ever carried and brought to a successful vote.
Putting his stamp of approval on this historic piece of legislation, Governor Rick Perry signed Senate Bill 24 into law to create the new higher education institution that he calls a game changer for South Texas.
We knew the vision for the future was in the creation of an institution where they could not just dream some dreams, but every dream could become a reality right here.
The new university, named the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley by the UT System Board of Regents in December 2013, gives the Valley one voice for higher education in South Texas. UTRGV, which officially opens fall 2015, is slated to become one of the largest Hispanic-serving institutions in the United States.
There's going to be one university serving the entire region, and to me, it united the Valley. This is one issue that has brought us together more than any other issue that I've ever worked on in the last 27 years.
The fall of 2016 brings the opening of the UTRGV Medical School. This has been a dream for many years, and because of the collaborative efforts of our Valley delegation, it is now a reality. Our children will no longer have to leave the Valley to become doctors. And in the years to come, we will be able to offer higher quality medical care to the people of South Texas.
What's so key about a medical school is that it will increase access to health care. It will increase the number of medical doctors who will be educated and stay here in the Valley. But just as important, it will attract many other health-related businesses to the Valley. They'll create jobs and really benefit the economy in a very positive manner.
And very happy for the thousands of young boys and girls that dream about having a strong college education, university at the university level, and becoming doctors right here in the Rio Grande Valley. To me, that is ultimate.
It is because of the immense dedication to the people of South Texas, to the dreams of our children, and to the hope of a brighter future that the University of Texas Pan American bestows the first presidential pillar to the entire RGV delegation. With our sincere thanks and appreciation. UTAN have changed the future of the Valley forever. Thank you and congratulations.